I don't think that you necessarily have to have kids to be happy. I think that's
Mm.
that's like, I think especially from our culture, they're like, you have to have kids, you have to have kids, you have to have kids. Why don't you have kids? But it's like, we're happy without kids. We might decide to have kids later, but I think a lot of times in our culture, we feel pressured to do something. And a lot of times, in the end, it's like, especially if you're not ready to have kids, like you're the one that gets fucked up. That kid is the one that gets fucked up because for one, you can't provide for them. Two, you're not ready to be selfless and to be that good parent. And that's just my point of view on that topic, I guess.
Okay, hey, no worries. No, and I know, like when I say have kids, I don't mean like just jump into bed and start making kids. I'm like plan it, you know, plan it. I'm just saying like, but I think if you're not ready for it, I agree with you with that. If you're not ready for it, then plan it so you can have it later on. But totally erasing kids out of the picture forever. Because I think deep down, like even though if you're not ready now, but I think as you get older, when you get older, you're gonna that's when you start appreciating having children when you get older.
I think it just depends, to be honest. Um, I think it just depends. And oh yeah, and then as far as feminism, another thing too that I highly support is, I'm definitely pro-choice. And I think um, a lot of times, especially in our culture, it is super frowned upon. But I think I honestly support women um, who do decide to go through with making the best decisions for themselves. So that's something that definitely want to touch up on as well.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Uh, okay, yeah, Trudy, you want to add on to what she said? Yeah, go ahead, Trudy. Yep.
Yeah. So some of the stuff that she was saying, like, I wanted to say, like, yeah, a lot of some of the time, like, we are in healing process, like women or man, right? Since we're talking about straight people, I'm sorry, I was right. So yeah, sometimes we are in the healing process, right? From past hurts and relationships, right, that we've been through. So it's important to like literally take that time off to heal yourself before you even try to add another person into your life. But then I just honestly, I do believe that man was purposely and beautifully made to not be alone. That's if we want to go
Yeah.
back to the beginning, Adam was in the garden by himself, and God saw that it was not good. Just
Oh,
he
good
knew
point.
that, yes.
Yeah,
But
he was
he
alone.
knew,
He felt lonely. He felt
yes, he
lonely.
was alone, but he knew that it was not good for him to be alone. So he created woman, right? So to be with him, yes, in that garden, and yes, and in fruitful, right? And then all the, yeah, anyways, prosperity and stuff. So, anyways, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. So yeah, thank you. Just
No
so
facts. Yeah. Adam was living in paradise. So he had everything he could ever want, but there was still something missing, and that was some booty. I was jokes. Jokes. He needed a woman. He needed a woman, right? Exactly the same thing. Like we need each other, and but I do want to I do want to ask you because I know we were talking about these women saying I don't need a man, right? And when it's funny, like whenever I hear that word come out of a woman's mouth, I don't need a man. I'm like, oop, I know she's single for a long time. Yeah, you know that she's been single for a long time. Um, or she's a feminist. I don't want to either or they're both.